Hello everyone, Dovault here with another episode and another review. This time I'm revisiting a toy line I reviewed at least once on this channel, but I used to collect a lot of, with 52Toys BeastBox and Megabox line. Now, I used to have quite a large collection of these figures, but unfortunately, due to some, unfortunate financial circumstances, I was forced to sell my collection, but I figured I'd pick it up again for you guys. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to take a look today at the figure 52Toys BeastBox DEATHMATCH. And in case you're unfamiliar with this line, it is an original, I believe either Chinese or Korean toy line, I've forgotten which one, that focuses on various different figures of animals, robots, even some combiners that turn into vehicles and triple changers that all turn into nice little cubes. And these cubes do connect and stack if you have multiple of them. I do not have my down spiral with me at the moment to show you how that works. But before we get into this, let's take a quick look at the packaging. So you got So you got DEATHMATCH here in his ant mode here on the box with a really cool graphic. You got an advertisement for something cool that comes in the box here. You got some product shots here on the side, as well as on the back in his 3 modes. This is a triple changer, by the way, which is something they're doing with the line now. And here's some images of some awesome, cool figures they have as well that also turn into cubes. Now, before we get into the figure itself, I really want to go into the things this comes with. Because unlike a lot of toy companies nowadays, 52Toys does things with their products that I miss as a child. Because they actually advertise all the other cool stuff that they sell and all this crazy merch around it with every product they make. And I miss when toys came with like catalogs and stuff and cool stuff like that. So, what you get in the box, besides the figure itself in his little box charger as it is called, if you order the deluxe edition, you also get this add-on accessory, which we will be unboxing in a moment. But in the box itself, not only do you get the instructions, but you get this little gift bag here. And in this gift bag, you have a collectible trading card for the figure, a pack of collectible trading cards, which I will show you in a second. I have not opened this yet. You get a little pamphlet that advertises apparently the manga for, or webcomic for Beastbox. You get a catalog of a bunch of their other figures from multiple of their different lines. This one focuses on the awesome Beast Drive line, which are buildable Gunpla figures that turn into various animals and vehicles, as well as a diagram of what to expect in one of their products. You also get another catalog showing off some of their other product lines and webcomic series, because this company makes a lot of things from board games to collectible figures, in addition to the transforming figures and buildable figures as well. Like, it's just crazy how much stuff this company makes that I was unaware of. They also are a licensed company, so they can make officially licensed products for Marvel, Alien, and stuff like that. But here's the real prize here. You get a full catalog of all the other Megabox transformable figures, including their combiners, the official licensed Alien products. And then on the other side, you have their full catalog of all of their BeastBox figures. Some of which are great. Let me see if I can find the ones I used to own. I used to own Gunpowder, the Wasp there, which I might be reviewing a black version of him later. They actually don't have all the insect ones I used to collect. Oh, I used to have Demon Dart there as well. And I'm really looking forward to getting Hurricane. But let's take a look at these trading cards. So I haven't opened this, so I'm going to open this on camera here. Try to do it carefully because I don't want to destroy the package here. Oh, dropped it. Don't want to destroy the package. They nicely put a very light adhesive so you can do it carefully. But you get these awesome trading cards, and they are holographic. Showing off some of the other figures in the line. Like, whoever thought of this needs a raise. We need more, like, gimmick stuff to come with our figures. Look at that, the cool blueprint style designs for some of their dinosaur figures. And there's our buddy Down Spiral. But yeah, so you just get a lot of little stuff, and I just love how proud they are of their products. Now, let's get down to the figure himself. So first, we have him here in his box mode. Super clean, and I love how they're able to engineer some of the most complex things to somehow turn into a perfect cube that are all the same size. Also, as you can see, I got my setup fixed finally. And you also get this. I did go ahead and open this off camera real quick, but this is the deluxe edition optional accessory here. This can also fit, if you have several of these, they can also fit 4 deep into one of these boxes, and this will become something for his third vehicle mode. Now, no point in going over the details of the box since it's just going to become a robot ant anyway, and all of that detail will transfer over. So, to turn him into his ant mode, what we're going to do first is you're just going to pull the back apart and separate it. It is tabbed in here and here into the what will be the legs here and here. You're just going to pull that aside. Then you're going to go ahead and flip these ends up. It can be a little fiddly to get them in the right position so that they clear themselves. Do the same thing on the other side. Ooh. Snap it together like so. And that is the back half of our ant friend done. Then for the legs, you're just going to pull these out. They are tabbed into each other and then tabbed into his head right up here. Same thing on this side. And they'll naturally kind of come undone from each other. Then you can flip out the head here on a double hinge. And what you're going to do is you're going to push it in until you hear a nice little click. Sometimes it's hard to get the leverage you might need. There we go. Got a nice little click there. Then you're going to flip up his antennae. And you can kind of position these however you want. I think the intent is to have it like this. Like so. There we go. Then what you're going to do is you're going to separate the front legs. And you can go ahead and unfold them. They unfurl from here. Same thing on the other side. And you can just kind of position those however you want. I'm going to do them kind of like this. Like so. Back legs, similar. You're going to untab them and flip out both the joints. And then just position those however you want. And lastly, you're going to take the panel that these legs are on. It's on a slider, and you're going to slide it back till it gives a simple little snap. Rotate this around, and boom. Here we have Deathmatch in his ant mode. And yeah, super cool little guy. Actually, I forgot something. There's a panel here. Flip that out. And you can flip out his mandibles, which do open, by the way. And yeah, there you go. There you have Deathmatch. Really cool. Now, my only complaint is that these figures are a little pricey, so you can't really army build with these like you would like to. But they are just really cool, fun little desk figures that you can really mess around with. So, let's take a quick look at the details here. So the head, got these nice little ridged, serrated mandibles here, with the little silver mandibles in the middle. You got that nice compound red eye that really catches light and light pipes very well. Got these really cool serrated antennas. Really cool spike detail on the back with a very industrial cybernetic design for the back here. You got little exhaust vents there on the side. And the bottom cleans up relatively nicely. Now you're probably wondering what these treads are for. That is for the third mode here. But yeah, that's all we really have to show for this mode, but there's more. So this guy is a triple changer, and he also turns into a construction truck, which is really cool. So, what you're gonna do, and before I do that, I did forget one step. These little panels here on the butt fold out, and they do tab into the back to give him a little, what you call it? Come on. There we go. Give him a little ant butt. But anyway, so to get him into his vehicle mode, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put these back as if you were going back to cube mode. You're going to break the back apart here and flip these down as if you were going into the aforementioned vehicle mode. But then you're going to untab these treads from the bottom. They just tab in right there. Fold them out, and these come out. Do the same thing on the other side. Take them out. And before we get further in transformation, you can, if you wanted to, attach these to the forelimbs in his ant mode. If I can do this on camera. There we go. And you can give him some, like, chainsaw arms if you wanted to as well. Display it as you wish. But all you're going to do to get him into his vehicle mode is you're going to close up his mandibles. You're supposed to fold these back to kind of become like handlebars. You could also fold them forwards to be like additional like construction claws. There's no official way to do the antennae, but yeah. And what you're going to do is you're going to put the back of the ant, if I can do it, on this double hinge. The hinge is not wanting to cooperate with me. That's not the toy's fault. That is my shaky-ass hand's fault. Then you're going to take the legs here, and what you're going to do is you're going to rotate them so that that port or peg there is on the top. You're going to partially fold up the leg and bend it. Actually, I did that backwards. Flip it so it's on the bottom, sorry. And you're going to swing the leg back like so. Do the same thing on the other side. So fold, fold, rotate this down, and then bring it in parallel with the body. And then same thing for these middle limbs here, but opposite. You're gonna flip them around, fold up the leg, and swing these forward. Fold up the leg. Swing these forward. There we go. And you're gonna bring in your treads here, and you are going to attach them so that... Let me make sure I have them on the right side. It's easy to mess this part up. Alright, so once you get those on, what you're gonna do is... There are these two portholes right here on the focus camera, on the bottom side of the tread, and they are going to tab into these tabs here, these pegs here on the legs that we flipped up earlier. And then the feet of the ant legs, which I did not mean to flip in, there's a port on the bottom that's going to peg in right there. So I'm going to do that real quick off camera because it's a little fiddly. So give me a second. There we go. Sorry, it took me a while to get it figured out, but I got everything lined up. And then you just bring his head down between his arms, and here you have your little tracked construction truck. But we're not quite done here. Now you bring in that deluxe edition accessory I had earlier, and you're gonna pull it apart. It comes apart rather easily. Everything just kind of slides apart like so. I believe this is just pegged in. Yep. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip out this 5mm port right here. You're gonna attach this little bucket here on the side. You're gonna slide in this crane arm here. Slide out this crane arm and attach your hook. And right there, you got a little articulated crane. And you just peg it to the 5mm port in the back, and boom, you got yourself a little ant construction drone crane thing. Yeah. Pretty neat. And you can, if you wanted to, fold out these legs to give him some like stability as if he was lifting something heavy like a lot of construction vehicles do. And apparently this is compatible with minifigs from another line from this company. Well, yeah, super cool. I like the little treads there. I like all the like industrial detailing they put on the inside of parts of this figure so you'd still be able to see it. And you can see how those legs are tabbed in here as well. But yeah, just a super neat, cool little figure. And I absolutely love everything from this line. They are just super fun to fiddle with on your desk and to transform back and forth. And they're just a treat. And they literally have some of these for like every taste. From insects to animals of South Africa. Or, you know, they even have robot combiners that turn into cars and spaceships and stuff like that. And it's just such a fun line. Now, if you enjoyed this review, I do have an older review of Down Spiral I will put down in the description below. A previous figure from this line that I messed with. But, yeah. So, alright guys, that has been my review of the 52Toys BeastBox DEATHMATCH. I kept saying Death March because that made sense for ants, but no, it's Death Match. But I'm still going to call him Death March because I like that name so much better. But yeah, I just realized I forgot to do an articulation section, but you could see that during the transformation. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon to know when I upload new stuff, and check out my other reviews here on the channel. I am currently loving Metal Cardbot, and I will be reviewing more of them very soon, maybe even as soon as the same week this video comes out. Not sure yet. But if you really want to support me, please check out my main gaming channel, Dovault Gaming. It really helps me out a lot. That channel is not doing too hot within the algorithm. It has completely abandoned me, so I rely entirely on promotion. So it'd mean a lot if you guys could check out some of my Let's Plays, my live streams, and leave some likes and some comments. It would mean a lot. But anyway, guys, this has been Dovault with another episode and another review of 52Toys Deathmatch, and I will see you guys in the next review. Bye-bye!